Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Hello. Yes. Okay. I said maybe we'll find something exciting, and apparently I did find something exciting. Fade Rift in the middle of the Chantry was definitely not what I was anticipating on finding here, but now that I've seen one, I feel like this is a good story to take home. Once again, nobody that I know is ever going to believe the fact that all of this happened, least of all, a rift in the Chantry. Nope. Oh, no. They're coming for me. Oh, no. Right on my butt. There's so many of them. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. You stop. Sit down. Sit down, little demon. That isn't little at all. Can I close this now? Thank you. Oh, this rift was something. More like the demons were something, but you know what I mean.
Fascinating.
What is?
How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you?
Oh, this!
You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
It's nice to meet you.
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here.
Yes.
Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Okay, so there's a lot going on. First of all, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for helping us with the demons and the rift and all of that. Where is Felix? Out of curiosity, because he's the one that passed the note.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Ah, okay. So he's ditching Dad to help it. Is there something wrong with Felix, or was that all of an act?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Ah, well, understandable, I guess. And out of curiosity, are you a Magister, or...?
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once.
Okay.
I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Ah, well, that's fantastic. Good to know. Why are you here? Did you send the note? Wait, did you send the note? Was that Felix that passed it from media? What kind of weird note-passing situation did I find myself in?
Are you the one who sent that note, then?
I am. Someone had to warn you after all. Look, you must know there's danger.
Of course.
That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the Mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
I'm sorry. Did you just say he distorted time itself to get here before me? How did he even know? I mean, I guess it... Well, what?
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
I usually do.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here.
Mm-hmm.
You saw how it twisted time around itself?
I did.
Sped some things up and slowed others down? Soon, there will be more like it. And they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable. And it's unraveling the world.
Okay. Yep. You know that this is a lot to go on, right? Like, I don't necessarily not believe you, but I don't necessarily believe you either, given the fact that I don't know enough about these rifts to say, A, whether or not this is actually possible, but B, like, this could just be a normal rift function for all I know, which is a terrifying thought now that I say it out loud, but it could be, and this might have nothing to do with Alexius. Do you have evidence?
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about.
I'm sure you do.
I helped develop this magic.
Oh.
When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori.
The who?
And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
To me? Okay, well, this day is just getting weirder and weirder and weirder by the second. Why are you telling me all this? This is your dad, isn't it?
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Yeah, and I'm working on fixing that. I can only fix one hole in one portion of reality at once. Why does he want me, though? Like, what is it about me that he's so interested in?
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you.
What?
But I don't know why.
Oh.
Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Well, I will say one thing. I'm extremely flattered to have the attention of the, what did you call it, Venatori?
All this for me. And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those.
I heard that rumor.
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Does anybody have anything they want to add to all of this? Because I gotta tell you, that was a lot. Time distortion, ripping holes into the fabric of time itself, a rift in a chantry, and now we have to decide on what to do. I guess we'll go and talk to everybody back at Haven, see if anybody has any suggestions, see what the group wants to do. I feel like there should be a vote by committee, but this all sounds bad. First, Lord Seeker Lucius has legitimately lost it and is commanding Templars, and that's terrifying. And then we've got mages that are now indentured to a magister with time distortion. Uh-huh. Yep, this is great. I love every second of it.
This whole business is distasteful.
I know.
Perhaps we are better off pursuing the Templars instead.
Maybe.
We may not have time. The breach will not wait for deliberation.
No, it will not. So we should go deliberate quickly and then make a decision. Or just make a decision as we deliberate on the way back to Haven and report in with what we heard. I feel like that's probably the safest option out of all of our options. I almost forgot we need a healer for the crossroads, and somebody way back over there by the tavern said I could find a healer up here in the back. I think, is that what they had said? I think that this is what they had said. Hey, so sorry to interrupt. Can I talk to you?
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs.
I'm sorry?
My apologies. Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there any way you can help the refugees?
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives.
They really
But
have.
if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Okay. I get it. I do. I 100% do. But the Inquisition is different. We're different. And this is how you start to change things. We can't be looked at this way forever. We have an opportunity to do something here.
People are afraid right now. I haven't been called knife here as often as I'd expected. Mostly, all the humans say is thank you. I expect you'll find the same, and change some minds in the process.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
All right, we'll see you there. Thank you again. Okay. So it looks like we now have a healer for the crossroads, which is great. I was really worried about them all. So now let's go back, double check one more time with Corporal Vale that we don't have anything else that we can do to help. Oh, there's the gate. Is that Redcliffe that was? From the stories? From 10 years ago? Huh. Interesting that they never rebuilt it, that they just left it there. Okay. So let's head to the crossroads. Go say hi. Make sure everybody's doing okay. Making sure all that ram meat got passed out because we spent so long hunting that down. Also that the blankets have been distributed because I was worried about them all getting cold. Hey, Corporal, can I talk to you?
The healer says we have to thank you for convincing her to join us. She's already saved some lives.
Oh, that's so good to hear. All right. Well, then I guess I will talk to you at some point. Let us know if you need anything else.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Perfect. So everything's good. Corporal Vale and everybody here seems to be well taken care of. Time to go back to Haven and make a decision.
How much did you need?
Why we have to make a decision and we can't leave it in the capable hands of somebody like Liliana is beyond me. But here we are. Time to go talk it out.
The Templars must help us close the breach. The Order was founded to fight magic.
We must first convince the Lord Seeker to bring the Templars out of exile.
We've received word from a knight recruit. They gather at Theronfall Redoubt.
It has been vacant for decades. Why go there?
We must approach the Lord Seeker again to get anywhere. We can ask him then.
So we've decided then, right? We're going to go and approach the Templars. I honestly agree with this. Given everything that's been going on, I don't know if pouring more magic into this thing is a good idea. I think suppressing the breach is what we need. And then hopefully, if we can suppress the magic of it enough, the mark will do its job. Plus, given everything that's going on with Fiona and Tevinter, I don't know if I want Tevinter anywhere near the breach. Like that. We have to deal with that after, by the way. The time magic, everything. Like, that's something that has to be addressed at some point. My goodness. Tevinter getting their hands on any kind of magic that could possibly either amplify the breach or destroy the breach might not be the best thing given this whole Venatori thing. Can we put on the to-do list, too, to discuss the Venatori thing and how they seem a little obsessed with me in the end? Like, I just at some point before everything goes boom. Not that I think everything's gonna go boom, but I think everything's gonna go boom. You know what I mean? Anyways, the Lord Seeker isn't gonna help, is he? Sorry, I know I totally got off on a tangent there, and I tend to do that sometimes. But I don't think the Lord Seeker, is he gonna actually want to help?
The Lord Seeker made it clear he isn't interested in anyone unimportant.
So we must change how he sees us. No?
No, we
If
must.
it's status the Lord Seeker seeks, the Inquisition will approach him after allying with the noblest houses in Orlais.
They'll come with us to Theronfall and demand the Templars help close the breach.
You believe that will work?
Even the Lord Seeker would find it difficult to ignore so many nobles on his doorstep.
I know I would.
Yes, especially when led by the Herald of Andraste.
Oh, good. We're going to throw the title around. I see. I like where this is headed. I think we should also bring Vivienne as just another person from that circle. That's weird because she's from Get It this way. Anyway, sorry, right? This is serious. If you think it'll help, then yeah, I'm game. Let's do it.
If it stops the sky from ripping open, I'm listening. Rumors you were saved from the fate by Andraste have grown legion among the Templars.
How's it?
We've done our part to encourage them.
Of course you have.
A herald with a few companions may be dismissed, easily set aside. That same herald returning with noble support will be reconsidered, as will the power of the Inquisition.
Am I inspiration or am I bait? Or both. I don't mind being both. Listen, if I gotta play the whole Herald of Andraste, woohoo, go Andraste thing, somebody gotta give me some notes on what to actually say and not say. I mean, in all fairness, I probably won't even pay attention to the notes that you give. But somebody should give me at least a sum up on the way there. But just bait or inspiration or both. I need to know what part to play.
Isn't there the slightest chance the Lord Seeker will see my arrival as a threat?
Before, I would have thought he was a man of reason. Now, I could not say.
With respect, after his appearance in Val Royeaux, hang what the Lord Seeker thinks.
What Cullen
We
said.
do not need the Lord Seeker. We need his Templars, with or without his approval. The breach will not wait for our differences to settle.
Agreed.
The Herald of Andraste! Lord Esmerel Abernash, honored to participate. It is not unlike the second dispersal of the reclaimed Dales. Ah, Lady Vivienne, we met at last summer's ball. The Duke introduced us.
Indeed. I could not possibly forget the occasion.
The Lord Seeker is willing to hear our petition about closing the breach. A credit to our alliance with the Inquisition. Care to mark the moment? 10 Orlesian houses walk with you.
10 Orlesian household. Words cannot even describe how much of an honor this truly is.
Yes, never before has anyone purchased such an inspiring veneer of kinship. It's a grand day for genuine partnership and/or conditional servitude.
Yes, but I expect the Inquisition will still take the assistance.
Oh, we will. Absolutely.
Speaking of which,
Yeah?
I don't suppose you'd divulge what finally got their attention. Rumor will, if you won't.
What do you mean?
The Lord Seeker won't meet us until he greets the Inquisition in person. Quite a surprise after the spat in Val Royeaux.
Honestly, if we're being friends now with this whole 10 houses and all this other stuff, that's news to me. I had no idea he demanded to see me in person.
The Inquisition only asks the Lord Seeker help us close the breach.
Then it's all been arranged by your ambassador.
Yes.
Let the diplomats work their magic if you trust them.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Between you and I, the Chantry never took advantage of their Templars. Wiser heads should steer them. Here we are, Therinfol Redoubt.
Defensible. I like it. Someone worked out some issues building this place.
It appears they've sent someone to greet you. Present well. Everyone is a little tense for my liking.
I'll do my best.
Good thing the nobles are here.
Yeah.
Maybe the Templars are attracted to shiny objects.
The Lord Seeker changed his mind about us rather quickly. Is he known for that?
The Lord Seeker isn't reputed to be fickle. Something must have changed.
Something or someone? Because this is very, very, very interesting. And good news, Bull. We've got a lot of shiny objects here, so let's hope they distract the Templars well, so we can get them to come home with us. Wouldn't that be nice? Whole group of them. This should be fun. We'll be fine. 100%. Yes, okay. All these nobles here, doing whatever it is nobles do. Wait! We've met him before, haven't we? You! We've met!
I present Knight Templar, Sir Delrin Barris, second son of Ban Jevrin Barris of Ferelden. Sir Barris, may I be so honored as to present Lord Esmeralda Abernash?
I'm the one who sent word to Cullen. He said the Inquisition works to close this breach in the Vale.
We do.
I didn't think you'd bring such lofty company.
Barris. Moderate holdings, your family. And the second son?
This promise of status has garnered interest from the Lord Seeker. Beyond sense. The sky burns with magic, but he ignores all calls to action until your friends arrive.
Cassandra? Is that true? Help me here.
Should a Seeker lead the Templars this way?
In an emergency, if there's no other recourse. But his goal should be to restore them to order.
He has taken command. Permanently.
Permanently?
He feels there is a holy mandate.
That is what the Lord Seeker claims, and our commanders parrot him.
What?
The Lord Seeker's actions make no sense. He promised to restore the Order's honor, then marched us here to wait. Templars should know their duty, even when held from it.
A Templar who remembers his responsibilities. I am reassured.
Win over the Lord Seeker, and every able-bodied knight will help the Inquisition seal the breach.
Well then, wish me luck, because A, that's what I'm here to do. B, it seems like a monumental task.
I have a feeling the Lord Seeker will take some convincing.
I wish I could reassure you. Lately, he sees no one but the officers. We've been asked to accept much, after that shameful display in Valroyo. Our truth changes on the hour.
Don't keep your betters waiting, Barris. There's important work for those born to it.
The Lord Seeker has a request before you meet him.
Oh?
These are the standards.
Okay.
An honored right, centered on the people, the Maker, and the Order. The Lord Seeker asks that you perform the rite, so he may see the order in which you honor them.
What if I fail?
Well, there's no correct answer. The ritual simply shows Watchers who you are and what you value.
But I guess I wouldn't say I'm anybody important enough for this to show. I mean, if that's what he really wants, I'll play his game all day long, but why me?
Fancy title aside, I don't actually command the Inquisition.
That doesn't seem to matter.
All right.
The Lord Seeker changed everything to meet you. Not the Inquisition. You.
Me.
By name.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. He's been fixated on you ever since your horde of nobles arrived.
The Lord Seeker makes us shuffle flags around. Refuse! Let's meet the man already.
No, I'll do it. If this is what the Lord Seeker wants, and this is what gets his attention, I'll get his attention.
We'll complete the ritual as the Lord Seeker requests.
When you've completed the rite, I'll take you to him.
Thank you.
Once you finish the standards, the Lord Seeker will see you, Herald.
All right, thank you very much.
Hang your own draperies, knight. We've business to conduct.
And this is how we conduct it.
What does the Lord Seeker want to see, Templar?
The Herald's choice, Abanash, not yours.
Standards are for Templars.
He's
right.
welcome.
Start order.
What order? I know what order I want to do. But do I do what I actually want, or do I do what I think he wants to see? You know what? He wants to see what I would do. Here he goes. People first. Let's do that.
The people. Mages and common folk alike. It's for their safety the Order was formed.
And who we're trying to protect. Then the Templars. The ones who protect the people.
Well, playing to the common folk, an interesting strategy.
Mage.
It is an option that would appeal to populists.
I'm sure the common folks will be pleased to hear that someone put up a banner for them.
I didn't put it up for anything other than the fact that the people should come first. Isn't that who we're serving? Isn't that who we're trying to protect in all of this? The people? Without the people, what are we even doing? I mean, if there is nobody to protect from this breach, if there are no people that need help, we might as well just go home and put up our feet until the end of the world. You know what I mean? Then this. Wait. Oh, it does it this way. Oh, I didn't know. I thought, okay. No, this way. There we go. All right, so there we go. This is how I see the world in my brain. Enjoy. I did it.
Traditionally, a participant in the rite now explains their choices to those assembled.
Excellent. Then I decided on my own reasons, which if you'd like to hear the whole long explanation, I'm totally willing to give it to you. We might be here for a bit though, and I don't know if the Lord Seeker wants to wait necessarily.
Those are my choices. The rest is my own affair.
It's rather not. I'll not be shut out of any explanation these clods understand, if we're bringing them to heel.
We're not.
I suppose those are your intentions.
My intent is to deal with people who matter. You helmed louts are wasting the Inquisition's time, and my time. Unacceptable!
The Lord Seeker awaits you both. Follow me.
Can I tell you three a secret? Lord Abernash is really grating on my nerves, and I know Josephine told me to expect this. I know, she pulled me aside and she said, Ivy, they're gonna grate on your nerves. These are just, it's the way that they are, and I've tried so hard, and now all I want to do is just, and I have, it's just, okay, listen, Ivy, girl, you got this. You've dealt with worse. People call you knifier on the regular. This is nothing, except you've never faced anybody like Abernash in your life, and you hate nobles with a fiery passion. Okay, let's do this. Hi, I'm here.